What's up, guys? My name is Ben Dunn, and you are watching Ben Dunn, and we are now presenting my pre-workout meal. It is way too late to be working out, but I had work from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. today. It's now 3:18. Wish I could wake up before 6 and lift, but I would actually be like a literal zombie. I'd probably kill myself in the gym trying to lift at 4:30 in the morning. We've got 3 microwaved eggs with some Asian Zing, B-Dubs Asian Zing sauce, absolutely gas, great condiment, and salt, lightly salted. Actually, not that light, heavily salted, Lizzo type salted. And we got a bagel. You can't really see it, but there's some honey in there. For those of you who didn't know, you can microwave eggs. It is something that you can do. Is it ideal? Depending on how you view food, maybe. It's ideal for me because it gets done in 2 minutes and I don't have to clean a pan. Takes time out of my day. The time I'm spending cleaning a pan just to make my eggs taste better, like, I could spend that time doing absolutely nothing. A successful meal for me is one that goes down my throat and doesn't come back up. I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I don't try to be Gordon Ramsay. I'm honestly, like, people ask how I eat dog shit, because, like, even from, like, health, like, fitness standards, I still, like, my food looks horrible. Like, you can make healthy food taste really good, but I don't bother to, because I'm honestly just not a food person. I'm also bulking way past my set point, so, like, food, it tastes bad no matter what. Like, I could eat a meal prepared by, like Guy Fieri, and probably mid. Some people get their pleasure from food. I prefer to get my pleasure from the other tokens in life, such as fuck, where's my pleasure come from? Since I did mention Sam Bankman-Fried, aka that FTX crypto scammer, in my last video, I'm assuming this is why I got recommended this Derek video from 2 weeks ago. Sam Bankman-Fried's limitless drug. I know, like, usually when you're talking about the limitless drug, it's modafinil, but if it's something else, I'm always interested in cognitive enhancers, even though, like, I haven't tried all of them. I have tried a good amount, honestly, but, like, who doesn't want cognitive enhancement? Even though this guy, I should definitely, actually, like, now that I think about it, I should not be taking anything that this wacko is taking. Alright, at the gym, sipping on some C4 Arctic Snow Cone, waiting for this to fuck me up like the Chinese government. See, I've been getting hit like Ray Rice in the elevator way too much. So now we're gonna start taking shots at the Chinese government. During my last video, I told you guys to comment, like, questions that I could answer. I didn't really specify that I could answer them in a video, but I did respond to this one in the comments. I thought I gave a pretty good answer. And it's very relevant. Where do you work, and thoughts on Liver King? I walk horses at the racetrack, and I'm applying for an in-person personal training jobs. I don't really follow too many influencers besides the ones I've met, but I heard the drama, kind of like Mike O'Hearn. It's a sales act. He knows exactly what he's doing and chooses business over personal integrity. He's a jacked man with a Viking beard who schemed a lot of impressionable kids scrolling through TikTok. Is anyone arguing with what I just said there? He schemed people. Like, me, and I'm assuming a lot of you guys, just because I talk about fake natties a lot, never for 1 second thought that that dude was natural. He just has such a specific look to him that it's very easy to market that physique. Not just the physique, but, like, facial features too, like the beard. Like, who the hell is that guy related to? Like, it's literally like those Nordic paintings that we read about in our AP European history textbooks. I don't know, do I respect him? Not really, but I understand him. Like, he's not going for personal integrity. He's going for, like, a business. He wants to make money. he knows that he sticks a needle in his ass twice a week. Depending on how he doses his test and Deca, maybe even more than twice a week. That's the thing with me about fake natties that's so weird. It's like, well, I think SARMs are one thing, but if you're fake natty and like on test and like the injectables, like imagine like sticking a needle in your ass on Monday and then on Tuesday making a video defending your natural status. Like I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. And like I don't care if you tell me like, oh, you're smaller than like these natural 16-year-olds. First of all, I'm gonna go on a rant real quick. The amount of times I've seen comments saying, you know, I'm bigger than you and like I'm natural and 16. Kid's literally 155 pounds. I'm like how did you comment that? You really like looked at your profile picture and looked at mine and said, I'm bigger than you, 16 and natural. You might be 16 and natural, but like, I'm also not trying to be cocky. Like, objectively speaking, I've seen so many comments saying I'm bigger than you and natural, and I could poll 100 people and 98 would say that I'm bigger. Like, yeah, I've also gotten comments from people saying, like, I'm bigger and, like, I haven't taken gear. And I'm like, and I look at them and, yeah, they're pretty huge. And I'm like, all right, like, good job. Like, here's your cookie. Here's your fucking C4. Here's your protein shake. Like, what do you want? Like, my parents' combined weight is 270 pounds. My dad's, like, 155. My mom's, like, 120. They're also a lot shorter than me. Someone told me the other day that like I should be on that show where they're like, is he the real father? Because like I've like not childhood pictures, but like high school pictures when like I first like fully reached my growth potential, and I'm towering over my parents. My dad's 5'10", my mom's 5'4", and I'm 6'3". Shit it doesn't make sense. So in that aspect, I either drank my milky or I hit the genetic lottery for height. So yeah, my genetics are shit for gaining weight. I'll be one of the first ones to admit that. I think I have some pretty good like genetic strong suits, some weak ones, just like most people, like pretty average, maybe. I'd try to put myself above average just because like I've always been like one of the most athletic kids in school. Every time I played sport, like I was like the cleanup hitter in baseball, or like I used to be one of the best place kickers, but a soccer player beat me out and my career was over. However old I was in 6th grade, I'm pretty sure I was 12. I hit a 38-yard field goal. I think that's pretty good for a 12-year-old. I got a foot on me. Never got into soccer. Always thought it was boring, but I think I would have been pretty good at soccer. Especially maybe a goalie because of my height. But anyways, I peaked in every sport already. My tennis career blew because of my hip. My baseball pitching career blew because of my shoulder. I'm injury prone. That's a bad genetic thing. My mom's always like, her back's always fucked up. My dad's back's always fucked up. For me, it's my hips and my shoulder. They always fail me. But you know what? It is what it is. You just pop a couple Motrin and live by the day. I'll drink to that. Anyone ever see that Bert Kreischer? I'm pretty sure he's with that guy Caleb on Barstool getting interviewed. And it's this interview clip. And Caleb goes, you loved booze, don't you? And he goes on this big, like, locker room speech type rant. And he's just like, I love to booze, man. There's nothing like it. You'll never get that first kiss again. You'll never lose your virginity again. But you can always have that first drink of the day. You're sitting down at brunch. Let's get mimosas. You take a seat on the flight. Double jack on the rocks. Nothing like it. You'll never... It was like... Honestly, it was very motivational. If you were probably put so many alcoholics back into rehab. But for me, you'll always get that first caffeine of the day. Like, I guess what he said could go for a lot of things. You get that first water of the day. Dude, water in the morning when you're dehydrated as fuck. Like, if water tasted like that all day, dude, I'd drink like 4 gallons of water a day if water always tasted as good as it does first thing in the morning. If you're hungover too, oh my god, you drink the night before. I think the first sip of water in the morning after drinking might be better than the drinking. Like it hurts getting down the stairs, but once you get to that Brita and just bottoms up, just start slurping that shit down, and the water tastes like candy, oh my god, nothing like it. And you'll always get that first lift of the day. Look at that gym. It's like really, it's raining out. I'm looking at the brick wall in the back of the gym, but still fucking gym, and I'm gonna go in there and hit a nasty ass pump. Let's have an amazing fucking lift, boys. Alright, guys, like, let's get hype. Amazing lift on 3, amazing lift on 3. 1, 2, 3, amazing lift!
Standing in the cold, cold rain, I don't even feel the pain. Anything to step away, I know we could both do better. Wish you would've left me here. Now I'm just controlled by fear. What's the point in our reflection if you never look in the mirror? Counting the days until you're gone, waiting for us to carry on. Oh, I'm running, what am I running from? Time's going by, but where's the time going? I tried to give you everything, you took it all and took it for granted. If you're still falling out of love, maybe it's 'cause it's not enough. Setting fire to my brain, wondering how I'm to blame. You're the one who doesn't dream, so why are you always sleeping? I remember when you said you're afraid of what's ahead. What happened to ride or die? I asked and you just start crying. How are you acting so surprised?
Alright guys, after the gym, just went to the grocery store. Bulking food for the road to 235. You guys probably noticed, like, in the title it says road to 235, 1 for yesterday, 2 for today. But I haven't mentioned my weight or even, like, talked about bulking. I think it's so much more fun, and, like, more fun for you guys who are watching from the start. Guess my weight in the comments section. I'm not going to tell you guys until I weigh 235. Like, you're just going to see me get a little bit bigger, and, like, just eyeball me and just say, like, one day just be like, 235. He's 235, or, like, say, like, yo, he's getting close. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that, but I hope that no one did that, because, like, I don't consume too much content. That's why I kind of pride myself on being original. Like, I don't watch other guys, so every time if someone ever says I copy someone, impossible. Like, I don't watch fitness content. Here's the lineup we're working at. Let's start with the carbs. Rice and rice only. I do have, like, other carbs at the house, just, like, fruit and stuff. I'm trying this Carolina. I've never seen this brand, but it was 50 cents cheaper at Redner's, so I thought I'd give it a try. There are these 2 different types cilantro, lemon, and garlic and olive oil. So whichever one I like better, I guess I'll start getting. And if they taste like shit compared to the coconut jasmine, which I love, then I'll just keep paying 50 extra cents. It's not a big deal. Okay, chicken, pretty self-explanatory. That's an energy drink for work tomorrow. 2 Fairlife chocolate milks. I was born drinking milk, and I'm going to die drinking milk, just a hell of a lot bigger. 3 big-ass things of tuna. Probably just gonna prep these because I'm not eating. How many grams of protein is in one of these? 19 times 3, 57, right? Yeah, 57. Actually, I probably could eat a whole thing in one of these. So yeah, this is 3 protein servings. To end it on a sad note, I'm gonna read you guys my caption of my final, like, peace out Penn State Instagram post. Like, I'm taking a gap semester, but I'm not gonna go back. Work as much as possible, get that bank account up. Getting that bank up from jobs that aren't as, what do you call it? Jobs that aren't as, like, I'm not gonna say it's not fun because I like horses, but I can't think of the word, so I'm gonna just say, like, shitty jobs. Like, it's worth it to get your bank account up and then funnel the money you make from that shitty job into what you love. If you want to see the actual pictures, check out my Instagram at Ben.Dunn, or Ben.Dunn, Ben.Dunn. But, I don't know, just go to Instagram and look at Ben Dunn. And the 2 famous Ben Dunns, well, I'm not going to call myself famous, micro-famous or whatever. The 2, like, known, I don't know, micro-famous or whatever. The other Ben Dunn, who, like, if you Google, like, Ben Dunn, and not Ben Dunn TikTok or Ben Dunn Fitness, this, like, anime manga writer shows up. Like, dope. Anime's dope, don't get me wrong, but, trying to take that #1 spot on the Google search engine, you heard? Anyways, dear Penn State, I arrived on campus a lanky nerd with a bad haircut, and I left with a bad haircut. On a serious note, I'm confident that my internal drive, coupled with lifelong friendships, business connections, and everything in between, will lead me to a better life. Hashtag next chapter. God. That was sad to write, I'll be honest. Love my friends up at Penn State. I'll be with them for life, but I wasn't being as productive there as I needed to. And I'm being super productive at home. I worked from 6 to 1 today, got home, showered, and got ready, and I've been filming since, like, 3. I think the first clip was at, like, 3:15, and now it's almost 8. So, like, I don't know, like, no sleeping, I guess. So many of my friends up there believe that I'm going to make it huge. I'm going to surpass what I used to be and then some. And I'm going to make it back to what I used to be and then some. And I love my friends. I'm not going to prove them wrong by failing. And if I do fail, I'm going to die trying my hardest. But if I do fail, I don't believe I tried my hardest. I'm going to make it. So are you. Peace out.